Shishaya Namaha, Om Vishamaya Namaha, Om Devakara Sumujataya Namaha, Om Sukshmatanave Namaha, Om Chinmayaya Namaha, Om Guruvataye Namaha, Om Sundaraya Namaha, Om Suvachanaya Namaha, Om Sumukaya Namaha, Om Charvasaya Namaha, Om Keshavaya Namaha, Om Padmabhujaya Namaha, Om Mandakamanaya Namaha, Om Charumbaradharine Namaha, Om Ramaya Namaha, Om Mantirasthavakaya Namaha, Om Shridivavarchakaya Namaha, Om Gayatriyachmane Namaha, Om Arpana Svikarakaya Namaha, Om Vishnu Pujakaya Namaha, Om Namo Narayaniti Mantropasakaya Namaha, Om Swaramayaya Namaha, Om Madhura Kantaya Namaha, Om Krishna Sankirtanalopaya Namaha, Om Stotra Priyaya Namaha, Om Nita Bhashine Namaha, Om Vagmine Namaha, Om Chitrakala Visharadaya Namaha, Om Vratadharaya Namaha, Om Sadhave Namah, Om Jagatpantaya Namah, Om Sarvalokaitaya Namah, Om Bhakta Priyaya Namah, Om Surdaya Namah, Om Anukulaya Namah, Om Niyaya Namah, Om Sudarshanaya Namah, Om Bhaktavatsalaya Namah, Om Premamurtaye Namah, Om Shubhekshanaya Namah, Om Pritivardhanaya Namah, Om Swastidayakaya Namah, Om Tarakaya Namah, Om Anugrahaya Namah, Om Vardhanaya Namah, Om Akshitaya Namah, Om Arthaya Namah, Om Siddhipradaya Namah, Om Janardanaya Namah, Om Manoharaya Namah, Om Malakshaya Namah, Om Siddheshwaraya Namah, Om Bhasmabhushitaya Namah, Om Atmalingaya Namah, Om Lingashana Prasakaya Namah, Om Siddhisadanaya Namah, Om Madhavaya Namah, Om Karupasakaya Namah, Om Sukshmaya Namah, Om Vishukaya Namah, Om Satvikaya Namah, Om Samadarshine Namah, Om Dakshaya Namah, Om Ashintyaya Namah, Om Niramkaraya Namah, Om Nirmohaya Namah, Om Avyagraya Namah, Om Chitakrodhaya Namah, Om Vinayashilaya Namah, Om Swavashaya Namah, Om Kushalaya Namah, Om Kshamaya Namah, Om Satyadharmaya Namah, Om Nirvikalpaya Namah, Om Viraktaya Namah, Om Atindraya Namah, Om Satyasandhaya Namah, Om Pavitraya Namah, Om Madhurasvabhavaya Namah, Om Suranandaya Namah, Om Nandanaya Namah, Om Prasanatmane Namah, Om Bhaktanidhaye Namah, Om Sakshaye Namah, Om Samatmaye Namah, Om Sadayogine Namah, Om Haraye Namah, Om Sutapaye Namah, Om Samyaye Namah, Om Guhyaya Namah, Om Vimuktatmaye Namah, Om Gabhiraya Namah, Om Guptaya Namah, Om Atmaramaya Namah, Om Srinivasaya Namah, Om Devaya Namah, Om Tithidaraya Namah, Om Dhanyaya Namah, Om Gurave Namah, Om Duratikramaya Namah, Om Ganaya Namah, Om Bhagavate Namah, Om Harisharana Margadashakaya Namah, Om Kutastha Jagartakaya Namah, Om Abhiprayaya Namah, Om Sarvamata Samatyaya Namah, Om Shamikata Bhavavartakaya Namah, Om Premavatara Sri Vishwananda Swami Namah. Ato Devavantu no Yato Vishnu Vichakrame Pradivya Sapta Damapi Idam Vishnu Vichakrame Tredani Tate Padam Samudamasya Pagum Sure Trini Pada Vichakrame Vishnur Gopaatapyaha Ato Dharmani Dharene Vishnu Karmani Pashuta Yato Vritani Paspase Indrasya Yujasagaha Tad Vishnu Paramam Padagum Sada Pashanti Surya Divi Vachakshuratatam Tad Vipraso Vipanavo Jagruvagum Sasamindate Vishnuryat Paramam Padam. Om Premavataraaya Vidmahe Satgurudevaya Dhimahi Tano Vishwananda Prachodayat. Om Premavataraaya Vidmahe Satgurudevaya Dhimahi Tano Vishwananda Prachodayat. Om प्रेमवतराय विद्महे सद्गुरुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विश्वानन्दः प्रचोदयात्। सूर्यकोटि समाप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। ॐ भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। श्री कृष्ण विष्णु मधुसूदन केतवारे नारायण अच्युत त्रिविक्रम चक्रपाणि द्वितीय सचर श्रीधर वासुदेवा गोपाल कृष्ण हरये तव सुप्रभातं। श्री रुक्मिणी शबवनाश हरे मुरारे राधेश गोकुश स्वरूप भवादिवन्द्या श्री राधकृष्ण वैकुण्ठपते भुवनेकमूर्ते गोपाल देवालये तव सुप्रभातं। वीणाकृते कमलरूप वराहमूर्ते त्रिविक्रमाय भुवने गुरु राम राम श्रीराम कृष्ण यदुनन्दन गाकिरूप गोपाल कृष्ण हरे तव सुप्रभातं। गोविन्द माधव मुकुन्द परपरेश दामोदर अच्युत नन्द कदार शौरी गो गोप गोपीजन संवृत दीनबन्धो गोपी जना प्रिय हरये तव सुप्रभातं। क्षीरातिशायि भुजगाधिपतापशायि सद्भातरि सदनशायि रमानशायि श्रीगोप ब्रह्म विदुकल्पसुखादिशायि गोगोपवल्लभाये तव सुप्रभातं। श्रीकाश्यपात्रि शुकनारद गौतमादि ब्रह्मर्षि सङ्गमनि सङ्गम भारतेषु तिष्ठन्ति देव तव दर्शन भाग्यहेतो गोपालशेखर हरये तव सुप्रभातं। मन्दार जाति तुलसीदल मालिकायै मायामि अञ्जलि पुटे समुदाहरन्ति तिष्ठन्ति प्रातवददारतले मुनीन्द्रा राधा मनोहरये तव सुप्रभातं। वेदत्रयं पठति गौतमकालगुह्या गायन्ति सकलगणो वरदासवर्गा सङ्कीर्तयन्ति तव नाम कदा विशेषः श्रीनारदादि ऋषया तव सुप्रभातं। गोवर्धनोदलन गोपकिशोर गोपा गोपीजनामृत सुरेश भवन्ति पोता त्रैलोक्यमोहन सुमङ्गल दिव्य देहा श्रीरुक्मिणीश वरदा तव सुप्रभातं। श्रीवत्स क्षीण शरणागत पारिजाता भक्तार्ति वञ्चन कृपाकर दीनबन्धो दीनन्द गायति जनाप्रिय दिव्य रूपा श्रीनन्द गोपतनया तव सुप्रभातं। पद्माक्ष पद्ममुख पद्मधरा प्रमेया पद्मालय सहित पद्मनिवास शौरी पद्म सुप्रभातम् ये पतन्ति आर्येषां भूरि कृतमापपा श्रीकृष्णाग्रहीतोऽकम्। ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह आनजिर गोविंद सर्वकरण करण गोविंदमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविंदमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि चिन्तामणि प्रकर सर्व सुकल्पवीक्षा लाक्षावृतेषु सुरवीरविपालयन्त लक्ष्मी सहस्रशतसंवत्सरसेव्यमाना गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि वेणुप्रणन्तमरविन्ददलायताक्ष शोभा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि आलोलचन्द्रकलसत्कलमाल्यवंशी रत्नागदं प्रणयकेलिकलाभिलास श्यामं त्रिभङ्गललितं नियतप्रकाश गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि ऐनानीयसि सकलेन्द्रियवृत्तिमन्ति पश्यन्ति पन्ति कलयन्ति चिरं जगन्ति आनन्दचिन्मय सदुष्फलविग्रहस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि अद्वैतमच्युतमनादिमनन्तरूपम् आद्यं पुराणपुरुषं नवयौवनं च वेदेषु दुर्लभमात्मभक्तो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि कोटिशतवत्सरसम्प्रगाम्यो वायोरकापि मनसो मुनिपुङ्गवान सोऽप्यस्त्रिया प्रपदसिंहविचिन्ततात्वे गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि एकोऽपि सोरचयितुं जगदैककोटि यश्शक्तिरस्ति जगदन्तचयायनन्तः अनन्तरस्तपरमानुषयन्तरस्त गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि यद्भावभावितधियो मनुजस्तथैव सम्प्राप्य रूपमहिमासनयानभूषः श्रुतेन देव निगमा प्रतिष्ठु भान्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि आनन्दचिन्मय रसप्रतिभाविकाभिः काभिः एव निजरूपतया कलाभिः गोलोक एव निवसत्यखिलात्मभूतो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि प्रेमाञ्जनाचरितभक्तिविरोचनेन सन्तां सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्यामसुन्दरमचिन्तगुणस्वरूपं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि शेष वसुधादि विभूति प्रेमा ताग्रामनिष्कलमनन्तमशेष भूत गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि मायानि यस्य जगदन्तशतानि श्रुते त्रैगुण्यतातिशयभेदविताय माना सर्वावलम्बि परसत्त्वविशुद्ध सत्त्व गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि आनन्दचिन्मय सत्त्वतया मनस्सु या प्राणिनां प्रतिपदं स्मरतामुपेत्य लीलायितेन भुवनानि जयाति जस्रा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोलोकनानि निजधानि तवेच तस्य देवी महेशयविनाशश्रुतेषु तेषु ते ते प्रभावनि च या विहितश्च येन गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि सृष्टिस्थितिप्रलय साधनशक्तिरेका जयेव यस्य भुवनानि विभाति दुर्गा बीजानुरूपमपि यस्य च तेष गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि क्षीराय तादतिविकारविशेषयोगा सञ्जायते नैततापृथगस्य एको यशम्भुतामपि तथा समुपातिकाय गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि दीपाचिरेवैव शङ्करमाभ्युपेत्य दीपाय ते विवृतहेतुसमानधर्म यस्तादृगेवैष विष्णुतया विभाति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि यत्कारणानवचयेव चसि स्वयोगा वीरामनन्तजगदण्डसरोमकूपः आधारशक्तिमवलम्ब्य परं स्वमूर्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि यस्यैकनिश्वसितकालमतावलम्ब्य जीवन्ति लोमविरजा जगदण्डनाथः विष्णुर्महत्सैव यस्य कलाविशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि भस्माय तस्मसकलेषु निजेषु शेषः श्रीशान्ति अप्रकटयच्च पितार्थकर्ता रामाय एष जगदण्डविधानकर्ता गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि यत्पादपालवयुगं विनिधाय कुम्भ वन्दे प्रणामसमये सगणाधिराजः वीणाभिहन्तुमलहस्य जगत्त्रयस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि आग्नेमयी गगनमम्बुमरुतिशश्च कालस्तपद्ममनसीति जगत्त्रयामि यस्मा भवन्ति विभवन्ति विशन्ति यञ्च गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि यश्चक्षुरेष सविता सकलाग्रहाण राजा समस्तसुरमूर्तिरशेषतेजः यस्य ज्ञानब्रह्मति संवृतकालचक्रो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि धर्मोत्तपापनिशयश्रुतयस्तपंसि रामादिगीतपथगावदयश्च जीवः यादात्रमात्रविभवा प्रकटा प्रभावा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमां भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं Purusham Tamam Bhajami Yaspindra Kotala Davendra Mahosa Karma Varnada Rupa Parabhaja Manatanoti Namadi Nirati Kintu Bhakti Marga Govinda Madi Purusham Tamam Bhajami Govinda Madi Purusham Tamam Bhajami Yam Krodha Kama Sahaja Pranayati Piti Vatsalya Moha Guru Gaurava Sevya Bhavahe Sanchita Tasya Sadrishinta Numa Purete Govinda Madi Purusham Tamam Bhajami Govinda Madi Purusham Tamam Bhajami Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karana Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Shri Krishna Kirana Ki Jai.
Om Agyanatimirandasya Gyananjana Sharakaya Chakshurmiritam Yena Tasme Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Gurudev. So for this morning Bhagavatam, we have a verse from Canto 2, Chapter 3, and this verse 17. But first I will give some context. So it's in the very beginning of the Bhagavatam. And King Parikshit still want to know about like what is how should we use time before death? Because he will die in 7 days. And so he want to know what to do with his life, what to do with these 7 days. And so Sukadev start by telling him about the different deities that one worship for different aim. For example, they say that if you want a very strong body, if you want to have a very, let's say, strong life, you can worship Indra, the king of the demigods. If you want to become very, very rich, have a lot of wealth, then you can worship Varuna, the god of the ocean. If you want, he give a big list, but if you want to become very, very knowledgeable, if you want to become very well-versed in many subjects, he say you worship Shiva, because Shiva is the god of knowledge also. But he say for one who want renunciation, who want to renounce this life, and internally or externally, he say the one should worship Vishnu, Krishna, Narayana. And that's what King Parikshit need. King Parikshit need to worship Krishna, to hear about Krishna, to free himself from this situation where he has only 7 days to live. And so the verse come at that point, and it say, Ayur Arati Pumsam Udyanastam Chayan Aso Tasyalte Yakshano Nita Utama Shloka Vartaya. It's I think it's my favorite verse in the Bhagavatam, definitely. It say, by rising and setting, the sun still the life of man, except for the time spent discoursing upon the Uttama Shloka. So the Uttama Shloka is Sri Hari is Krishna, Narayana himself. So it's a very, very beautiful verse that say, that the only time we can save is the time we think about God, the time we spend making this relationship with him grow. And so, in the same way, Prahlad, in Canto 7, chapter 6, verse 6, and a few verses after, he say, the life of man is normally, of any human beings, is normally of 100 years maximum. And that's kind of a poetical way to discuss the life of a human being. But he say half of it is spent in sleeping. Sleeping or being unconscious. Like during the day we just dream while we are doing stuff. So half of the time is spent unconscious. Then we have the rest of the time is divided into our youth, like the first 20 years, Prahlad say, in which we are doing many things, but not putting the mind on God normally. We have a lot of activities. He said then the last 20 years of our life, we don't have the same capacity to do things. We can still do them, but it's more difficult. And so he said there's only a Prahlad said there's a very small time that we can use to really make something of this life. And here the verse is saying that even this small time that we have can be completely wasted away if we don't think, if we don't talk about the Uttama Shloka, if we don't talk about God, basically. It's only the rising and setting of the sun that steals it away. And so it's a very strong image. Imagine you have a bank account. We can all imagine that, I guess. We have a bank account, and then from one day to the other, it starts to get empty and empty. Every day, money goes away. What's the first thing you will do? You will call the bank. Straight away, you will call the bank and say, please close my account because the money is going away. It's wasted. Somebody is stealing the money. So we call N26. We say, can you please close my account, get me a new card or something like that. But here, our time is stolen every day by like the rising, setting of the sun, like the verse say. So the time is always passing. But not like the money, we don't close the bank. We keep wasting it because we keep using it for something else. We don't use it for the only thing which is meant to be, which is to speak of God, to think of God, to make this relationship with Him. And so, and then so the life becomes very empty normally if we don't do that. Like Prahlad say, the first 20 years of our life, we normally spend it in doing many things. And I can relate for sure, because I heard about Goji when I was 20, first time. So the first 20 years of my life were a bit wasted, so to say. And so if I look at my life before, it was very much, my identity was that of somebody who, dreadlocks, smoking marijuana, drinking a bit. And the cool guy, always going to party, playing some music. And for 18 years, it was like that. Very strong identity. For me, as long as I had something to smoke, my life was fine. I could be in the forest, I could anyway, I could live in the mountain alone. I was okay. It was fine. So my identity was built on that only. And one day, I came back from school. And so as I was doing every day, I was like, okay, let me think about what I have to do for tomorrow and all these things. I was just 18 at that time. And so I said, okay, but first of all, let me go and smoke a bit, and then I will do something. And I just went in the forest in front of my place. And when I came back to my room, let's say, immense anxiety kicks in. And to make it short, I had to stop smoking, drinking, everything in a few hours. So from one day to the other, everything that I have built myself upon was gone. Literally gone. I could not do anything anymore that I was doing before. I could not even go and see my friend and go to party because the anxiety was so strong. Even that, you know. And it was crazy. I think it was the most difficult time of my life for sure. Like, because I got the grace, I guess, from Goji was taking care already there. Then I learned about the mind. And so after a few months, I could come back to a normal place and build myself again. It was very, very, very good. But still, the identity was completely gone. And so even if then I was fine, the anxiety was gone and all these things, still there was this emptiness inside. Because then I could see that everything I had done before was nothing. Like the verse say, wasted away completely. Like not even one moment was used. Completely wasted. And so, yeah, there was only this emptiness, basically. Everything was going good socially, but completely empty inside. And so, yes, this came to then come a deep desire to understand, like what is the meaning of life and all these things, as you can imagine. And I already had some knowledge about the mind from these things to understand how to detach from emotion and all these things. But this deep desire to understand about like what is life, what is the use of life and all these things. And I was listening to so many talks online, reading so many books on it. Everybody had an answer for what is the meaning of life, but nothing was making sense. Because like the verse say, nothing was connected with God. It was all solution about like how to live your life in the best way, how to become rich, how to be, I don't know, self-realized. So many things, but nobody was talking about how to have this relationship with God. This nobody talked about. Until I met Goji. And when I met him straight away, the first darshan, he showed me how much we know each other, like he recognized that we recognize each other, let's say. First darshan, he talked to me in Geneva. I was completely shocked. I didn't even knew that he was talking to people like that. And then after 1-2 darshan, it was very clear that this person, he has the meaning of life. He can tell me what is the meaning of life. And he can remove this emptiness from me to some extent. Because again, I had everything at that time. Very, very nice situation. But inside was completely empty. And always thinking, what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? I remember my father was like, yeah, you need to study and, to have a nice situation in society or anything like that. And I was thinking that, yes, it's a great advice. But it was making no sense. Because then you can, even if you become like the head of the NASA, if you want, I don't know. Still, the time is wasted away, like the verse say. So nothing was making sense, basically. And then I could see that just by following what Goji was saying, just by building this relationship with him, then everything was making sense. He didn't explain to me what is the meaning of life. He didn't tell me like, you have to think like that. I never asked him about that, really. But this deep desire to understand what's life and all these things was completely gone just by being with him. Just by being with him, doing what he say, all these questions were naturally answered. And then the peace was coming on. And then I was feeling full again. And even right now it's the same, especially by becoming devotee. So everything makes sense only when it is linked with God. Otherwise, time is just wasted away. Otherwise, this place is only, like Krishna say, Dukhalaya. Dukhalaya means the abode of suffering. And we see in the outside world, it's exactly like that. Everybody is suffering. Everybody is suffering all the time from so many things because they don't use their time. They just waste it by doing stuff which are not linked, let's say, with God. Yeah. So yeah, again, just to remind the verses, say, the rising and setting of the sun still the life of man, except for the time spent discoursing upon the Uttama Shloka Shri Hari. So as devotee, that's the only thing we can really do, because we want to help the people on the outside for sure. We want to help people removing this suffering, let's say. That's the nature of a devotee. But the only thing we can do is ourselves, filling our mind with these things, starting to save the time, starting not to waste the time anymore, just to think of God, to talk about God between devotee, between us, to try to engage as much as possible to save this time and to change. Because that's the only way we can give anything to anybody at the end of the day. Like Ramakrishna was saying something nice. Somebody asked him, he said, I want to save the world. I want to help everybody. And he said, nobody can help anybody. The only one who can help is God. So he said, first, purify yourself, get to know yourself, then God will give you something to do. And that's a very beautiful thing. Like, only when we start to save this time to change, then Guruji can tell us, do this, do this, do this, and then we can really help so that people will not waste anymore so much time, because they will know that the meaning of it is to spend the time thinking of God and using this time in the right way. So yeah, let's remember that verse, especially, because even in the ashram, it doesn't mean that because we're in the ashram, we just think of God more. It's not the case. Like, sometimes there can be a day passing in the ashram where I think less of God than I did in Switzerland, when I was in Switzerland. So it doesn't change anything, the situation on the outside. So yeah, even in the ashram, let's try to remember God as much as possible and save this time. Really save this time. So when death comes, we can live and we can say, I use my time. Let's say, I didn't let it be wasted by the rising and setting of the sun. Jai Gurudev.
Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narasimhaya.
हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम
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 हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम
हरि केशव
गोपी मनहरी
निज निज करि माखन चोरिए ओ गोपी मनहारी
आओ रे कान्हा रे गोकुल के प्यारे
आओ रे कान्हा रे गोकुल के प्यारे
आओ रे कान्हा रे गोकुल के प्यारे
आओ रे कान्हा रे गोकुल के
Jai Hare Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna, Govardhan Giridhari.
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 Radha Mohana Radha Jivana.
Radha Mohana Radha Giridhara.
Radha Mohana Radha Jivana.
Radha Mohana Radha Giridhara.
Manjula Kunja Vihari, Jaya Manjula Kunja Vihari, Jaya Manjula Kunja Vihari.
Jai Manjula Kunja Vihari.
Jai Hare Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna, Govardhan Giridhari.
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 Radha Mohana Radha Jivana.
Radha Mohana Radha Giridhara.
Radha Mohana Radha Jivana.
Radha Mohana Radha Giridhara.
Manjula Kunja Vihari, Jaya
Manjula Kunja Vihari.
Jaya Manjula Kunja Vihari.
Manjula Kunja Vihari.
Jaya Manjula Kunja Vihari. Jaya
Manjula Kunja Vihari.
Mana Mohana Madhusudana Vrindavana Nandala.
Paramohana Madhusudana Vrindavana Nandala.
Mana Mohana Madhusudana Vrindavana Nandala.
Paramohana Madhusudana Vrindavana Nandala.
Mana Mohana Nandala.
Paramohana Nandala.
Mana Mohana Nandala.
Paramohana Nandala.
Vrindavana Nandala.
Vrindavana Nandala.
Vrindavana Nandala.
Vrindavana Nandala.
Mana Mohana Madhusudana Vrindavana Nandala. Mana Mohana Madhusudana Mana Mohana Madhusudana Vrindavana Nandala. Mana Mohana Madhusudana Vrindavana Nandala. Nandalala, idu Nandalala, Vrindavana Govinda Lala. Giridhari Lal ki Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala me Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala me Yatindraya Karunakaraya Mangala Mangala me
Yatindraya Karunakaraya Mangala Mangala me.
Prabhachidanme Karataya Mangala Mangala me
Prabhatidane Karataya Mangala
जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे भक्त जनों के संकट दास जनों के संकट शरण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे जो ध्यावे पर पावे दुख बिन से मन का स्वामी दुख बिन से मन का सुख संपत्ति करावे सुख संपत्ति करावे कष्ट मिले तन का ओम जय जगदीश हरे माता पिता तुम मेरे शरण ग्रहों में की सखी स्वामी शरण ग्रहों में की सखी तुम बिना और न दूजा तुम बिना और न दूजा आशा करो निज सखी ओम जय जगदीश हरे तुम पूर्ण परमात्मा तुम अंतर्यामी ओ स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर तुम सबके स्वामी ओम जय जगदीश हरे तुम करुणा के सागर तुम पालन करता स्वामी तुम पालन करता मेरी सेवक तुम स्वामी मेरी सेवक तुम स्वामी कृपा करो भरता ओम जय जगदीश हरे तुम हो एक गोचर सबके प्राणपति स्वामी सबके प्राणपति किस विधि मिलो दयामय किस विधि मिलो कृपामय तुमको मैं तुमकी ओम जय जगदीश हरे दीन बंधु दुख हरता तुम रक्षक मेरे स्वामी तुम रक्षक मेरे करुणा हाथ बढ़ाओ शरण पदा तेरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे विषय विकार मिटाओ पाप हरो देवा स्वामी पाप हरो देवा श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ श्रद्धा प्रेम बढ़ाओ संतन की सेवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे तन मन धन सब है तेरा स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा तेरा तुझको अर्पण तेरा तुझको अर्पण क्या लागे मेरा ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे भक्त जनों के संकट दास जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे मन चाकर रागो जे गिरिधारी लाला चाकर रागो जे गिरिधारी लाला चाकर रागो जे गिरिधारी लाला चाकर रागो जे मन चाकर रागो जे गिरिधारी लाला चाकर रागो जे गिरिधारी लाला चाकर रागो जे गिरिधारी लाला चाकर रागो जे ओ चाकर रागो चाकर रागो चाकर रागो जे चाकर रागो चाकर रागो चाकर रागो जे माने चाकर रागो जे गिरिधारी लाला चाकर रागो जे श्याम मने चाकर रागो जे गिरिधारी लाला चाकर रागो जे गोविंद मन चाकर रागो जे गिरिधारी लाला चाकर रागो जे गिरिधारी लाला चाकर रागो जे गिरिधारी लाला चाकर रागो जे त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव
Govinda.
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्मा अमृतागमय ॐ शान्ति 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 लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति 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 श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम प्रेम से बोलो लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की श्री बुधप्रतेश्वरनाथ नरसिंह भगवान की श्री राधा कृष्ण कन्हैयालाल की महावतार प्रिय बाबा जी की श्री रमनुजाचार्य की प्रेम से बोलो सद्गुरुदेव श्री स्वामी विश्वानंद महाप्रभु की ओम क्लीं कृष्णाय गोविंदाय गोपीजन वल्लभाय पराय परम पुरुषाय परकर्म मंत्र यंत्र तंत्र औषध शस्त्राणि समर समर मृत्युर्मोचाय मोचाय ओम नमो भगवते महासुदर्शनाय दीप्ति ज्वाला परितय सर्वदिक् स्वप्न हुंपाच परस्मै परम ब्रह्मणे परम ज्योतिषे स्वाहा ओम शांति 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 श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम